In 2023, it's a bit boring. I'll give Starbucks 6 pumpkins out of 10. Taste first. Oh, tastes like cinnamon and water. And now the sweet pumpkin-y, good. I'll give Wendy's 5 pumpkins out of 10. Is not good. I'll give Dunkin' 4 pumpkins out of 10. Overall, I'll give McDonald's 6 pumpkins out of 10. Yeah, it is better with an egg. Nope, it is not better with an egg. Better with an egg. It's just okay. Maybe I do have self-control. Hash brown is better with an egg. To this hash brown avocado toast egg thingy. Well, it Water. And surprisingly, an egg. The whole coffee, Walter, is a good thing, so let's give it a dip and a taste. Oh wow, the chicken is juicy and the spices are really good, though a lot of it is sticking to my fingers. I'll give Dave an 8 out of 10. So next up is KFC. I got 3 chicken tenders for $7. Now normally I would say that size does not matter, but this is kind of ridiculous. Like, my finger is literally bigger, and that is not a good sign. Oh well, let's give it a taste. Too dry and not enough flavor. I'll give KFC a 3 out of 10. See how it tastes. Ooh, not good. I can't really taste any coffee, it's mostly sugar and milk. I'll give McDonald's a 2 out of 10. And next up is Starbucks with the vanilla sweet cream cold brew. Now, this ran me $5, which is over twice the amount of McDonald's, but as far as taste, not only is it better, but it's actually drinkable. So I'll give Starbucks a 7 out of 10 and probably never order McDonald's coffee again. Taste. Oh wow, this is straight up one of the best fast food burgers I've ever had. The meat is juicy and flavorful, and the toppings are also pretty good. It is a bit pricey though at $7, so I'll have to give Checkers an 8 out of 10. Next up, McDonald's. This is the quarter pounder and it ran me $5. Now this is pretty big, but it only has 1 patty and the meat itself looks very dark and dry. Let's give it a taste. It's not bad by any means, but personally, I'd rather spend $2 more at Checkers to get a better burger. So I'll have to give McDonald's a 6 out of 10. That is not cheap. Oh well, let's give it a taste. It's not terrible, but there's too much lettuce, and for $3, it's definitely lacking. I'll give Taco Bell a 4 out of 10. Next up, Chipotle. This is a barbacoa taco. It cost me $4 and comes with beef, cheese, tomatoes, and other stuff. Let's give it a taste. It's actually really good and tastes more real than Taco Bell. And for only $1 more, I'll have to give Chipotle a 7 out of 10. In fact, it's so small, I bet I could just... So the sausage is pretty good, and it even has some little peppers there. So overall, it's not bad. 6 out of 10. Next up is Burger King. This one cost me $2, and dang, it is very small. Let's give it a taste. Oh dang. So the sausage in this is way better, but the eggs taste like styrofoam. I do kind of like that though, so I'll give Burger King a 7 out of 10. And lastly is Taco Bell. This is by far the biggest burrito, but it's also the most expensive at $3. Let's try it out. So it is insanely salty, but as far as flavor and quality, this is by far the best. So I'm gonna have to give Taco Bell an 8 out of 10. Boy, if you don't get your squeak. Have the big boy. This thing is just way too big and cheesy, just like my... It's called the Spicy Steak Grilled Cheese Burrito. Let's do a quick little cross section. Wow, that is way too much rice. Let's give it a taste. Not good. I'll give the big steak burrito thing a 3 out of 10. Next up, let's try this little cheesy roll-up. Oh, it's literally just shredded cheese in a tortilla. Oh well, let's give it a taste. Yep, that is cheese in a tortilla. It's so simple though that it's kind of charming. I'll give the cheesy roll-up a 5 out of 10. And start with the biscuit. Pretty dry and plain. 4 out of 10. Let's move on to the sausage. Not bad. 7 out of 10. On to the eggs. It tastes just how it looks. Not good. 2 out of 10 for the egg. And last but not least, the hash brown. The best thing by far. 10 out of 10. So overall, I'm pretty disappointed by the homestyle breakfast. I'm gonna have to give McDonald's a 5 out of 10. And next up, we have Taco Bell. Let's try the coffee first. Tastes like water and sugar. I'll give it a 1 out of 10. Next up, we got these sweet little ball things. I'll give the ball a 4 out of 10. Next up is the hash brown. Wow, 10 out of 10. And finally, we have the breakfast crunch wrap. Wow, really good. I'll give the crunch wrap a 9 out of 10, and Taco Bell breakfast overall gets a 7 out of 10. It's pretty sloppy and sad, and the burger patty itself is super thin. Like, at most, it's only a couple centimeters tall. Oh well, we support Shortcakes here. Let's give it a taste. Not bad. I'm not tasting much burger though because of the lack of meat. Let's try the big one. This is the quarter pounder. As you can see, it is much thicker and meatier. Let's give it a taste. Honestly, it tastes pretty much the same. The meat does taste a little bit better, but not like 6 times better than this meat. So I guess the cheaper cheeseburger is more worth it. It might be a little bit too big. Let's give it a taste. It's too salty and not very flavorful. I'll give Burger King a 6 out of 10. Next up, McDonald's. This comes with eggs, cheese, peppers, and sausage. It only ran me $2 US, and as you can see, the size is just perfectly average. In fact, I might even say it's a little bit above average. Let's give it a taste. I'm really liking the peppers in it. They add like an extra flavor that isn't just microwaved egg. I'll give McDonald's breakfast burrito an 8 out of 10. See, the eggs are definitely not fresh. The taste, however, it's quite dry and does not taste like an egg. Oh well, let's give the sandwich a taste. Sausage, good, biscuit, dry. I'll give McDonald's a 4 out of 10. Next up, Burger King. Again, we have a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. This ran me $4 US. And as far as looks, the eggs do look a bit fluffier. Very fluffy and tastes like it could be real egg. Let's give the sandwich a try. Pleasantly moist and quite tasty. I'll give Burger King an 8 out of 10. Pickles, a bun, and some chicken. It smells pretty good. Let's give it a taste. It is chicken. It's just not very tasty chicken. I'll give McDonald's a 5 out of 10. Next up is Burger King. This cost me $5 US, and as you can see, it's much larger than the McDonald's sandwich. It comes with tomatoes and mayo. Let's give it a taste. This is also chicken. A bit bigger and a bit tastier than McDonald's. I'll give Burger King a 6 out of 10. Give it a taste. It is fish, that's for sure. It does taste a little bit like plastic though, but I'm pretty sure that's our fault with like the state of the ocean. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Next up is Burger King. This right here is called the Big Fish, and it is indeed big. It comes with pickles, tartar sauce, and lettuce, and it ran me $4 US. Let's give it a taste. Oh wow, that's pretty good. It didn't taste too plasticky and had a nice crunch. I'll give the Big Fish a 7 out of 10.